Wake that ass up. Rise a motherfucking grind. You know it's a $2 Tuesday tonight for y'all hoes, and it's a $2 Tuesday for y'all cheap niggas at somebody's strip club. It's Live Hip Hop Daily. It's DJ Larry Love, Jay Black behind the camera. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the world, my dog.
It's Prime Ethic. What's going on?
Prime Ethic, Prime Ethic, and you know this is a special interview, Prime Ethic, because you're actually our first artist after the whole Nipsey situation, man. And rest in peace and condolences to the West Coast, the left coast.
Long live Nip.
Long live Nip, man. Neighborhood, man. Shout out to all the supporters that went out. Shout out to Terrell from these urban towns right here from under our umbrella that went out there too, man. I seen you out there on my IG, my boy, but for me personally, me being a DJ, man, I hate when these times come, man, because, you know, for you being, we're going to let the world know what you are, you know, artist, producer as well.
Producer, yeah, and videographer.
Videographer. So how have somebody in this game, I guess, prolific as Nipsey, you know, what is your intake on that scenario of how it happened, man?
Oh, yeah, so Nip, to me, actually was my #1 influence in this music business.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, really.
So
okay.
I've been on Nip. I've been following him you know, since the mixtapes back in the fucking when he was flipping the mixtapes in his square and his plaza. And I just was always somebody that was picking up the knowledge he was putting out there, you know.
Okay.
My whole kind of team and the way we formulated was based off of the whole all money in blueprint. That's hard.
That's hard.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's been devastating. My wife too, you know, it meant a lot to me and my family.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's been crazy. I'm happy to see the love that he's getting now, because it was always somebody that's like a hidden treasure to me.
Yeah, right. Facts.
You knew about him. You knew.
Yeah,
about
he
him.
was.
You didn't know about
I like that keyword, hidden treasure,
Definitely.
man.
But now everybody know about him. So
Where you originally from, man?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
So you Puerto Rico straight to Atlanta, or Puerto Rico straight to where?
From Florida. And
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess so far as what was the first, I guess, talent, so to say, outside of just being in front of this camera that you think what it was that, you know, put you in the spotlight the way you at right now, man?
Acting.
Acting?
Yeah, when I was real young, I was raised around Orlando and the Disney area.
Okay.
You know, so they did a lot of Disney casting and shit like that. So I was always trying to get into some sort of Disney show. So acting was like my first kind of passion. You know?
Okay, and what's the transition from acting to now? Like, was it easier back then, or just now that music is more the focus?
Well, acting back then seemed like it was easier to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's kind of like if you don't know somebody in that scene, in that world, it's kind of hard to get those open cast calls and get a serious shot.
True.
But the music, you know, the music I transitioned. It just kind of was a growing process. I learned to be able to write out the stuff I was going through.
Okay.
In music.
Okay.
So
okay.
I just kind of focus on telling my story through the music. You know?
Okay, so you definitely like new to this. You're not an industry baby. You're more seasoned in this industry, so to say. I guess.
I would say, yeah. You know, I've been behind the scenes a lot, but yeah, I definitely been around it for a long time.
So what's your here that, you know, the Live Hip Hop Daily? We here in Atlanta, man. So what's the perspective of media, I guess, in Atlanta, since you played both sides of it right now? What's the perspective of the media like coming out of Atlanta right now?
Honestly, man, if people don't already know, like, Atlanta's pretty much pioneering and launching so many people's careers all around.
Yeah.
Not just music, but like also acting careers and stuff like that.
True.
Atlanta right now is the hottest spot to be if you're trying to launch an entertainment career, period.
True.
What's cool about it, it's so diverse, you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure. So
you got people that ain't even from Atlanta that just make this place what it is.
Everybody migrates here.
And then the sauce that Atlanta already has is a cool combo.
Yeah. So let's jump into your content. So what makes Prime, man? Like, I guess, where did you get the name from first? Let's jump right there. Where did the name Prime come from?
Yeah, Prime. So I just kind of came up with more like a chant.
Okay.
And I wanted to be, you know, making my move in this music business. I wanted to move towards excellence. So basically, you know, the whole Prime was just speaking that into existence. I want to be at my prime at all times. And ethic, because all I knew at the time when I kind of was developing the name was like I was working nonstop in the studios, learning film, learning everything and just going 100% going on gold, never stopping. So I was like, yo, I got this work ethic. You gotta have work ethic. So I was like, Prime Ethic, put it together, and then
true. So I guess the crossover from, because you said you are from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Do you think you get more of your support from your true fans that meet you now, or you think the support comes from people that knew you before you kind of, I ain't gonna say true support, but that's like, you get the question, I guess. the support that you get now versus the support you got when you first started, what's the difference?
You know, it's interesting, man. Like, I see a lot of the bandwagon stuff.
Clout chasing
but it's
as well.
cool at the same time. It's like, I don't run away from any of it. I think as long as I'm attracting people towards what I'm trying to, the message I'm trying to deliver, then it's okay. But yeah, definitely I noticed from like, as I continue to move towards different benchmarks, I noticed some of the old people that were supporting me kind of started feeling some sort of resentment towards me. And then a lot of strangers that been showing me crazy love. So it's been interesting, man. You can't control people.
You're right.
It is what it is. You know?
Right. So you mentioned you had a team earlier. What's the name of that team? What's the name of the team?
Prime Mob.
Prime Mob. I'm glad to ask that. So how was
the Crime Mob? Yeah, Prime Mob.
How important it is to have a team, to have representation, to have that street army right now in 2019?
I'm gonna put some game out there. Okay, the team situation. If you're trying to be an influential entertainer and you're trying to have a fan base and you can't even build a team first, look at that as the way you gauge if you can even impact people on a high level.
Yeah, that's real.
You can't even impact 5 people.
That's real.
To ride for you.
That's real.
You can't impact 5 million people to ride for you.
That's real.
That's how I feel about the team.
So your team was it people that say, Prime, we want to come board and build this brand, or was it like a hand selected scenario like, you know, thank you for the opportunity? Like, which way did it went for you to build the Prime Mob?
It was hand selected, and definitely once again shout out to Nip, because just studying the way he kind of structured his whole team and what he did, he kind of kept it in house. But what he did was he built up the people that necessarily weren't trying to do entertainment business. But he knew he seen something special in them. They had a certain type of work ethic, so he kind of trained them up to be in that position and fill that role. And I linked up with my brother Vicente Lara with VL Visuals, who is just he's a photographer and a graphic designer. And so like basically me and him just came together on like, what's this thing look like, what's this thing feel like, and which I didn't know till after finding out about Nip's passing, that he did the same thing with his photographer and his graphic designer, which
that's important. I think that's important in the early years, bro, because it's kind of like, I'm gonna ask you a trick question in a little while, but it's kind of like having that person to know your sound, I guess, linking up, like, you know, we was just talking about the artists and the producer collaboration. They gotta get it. And they know your swag, they know your style on the beat, they know what you're gonna do in the studio, they know what type of beats you like, they know what type of, you know, who need to engineer your shit, whatever the scenario is. And I think, so do you have that one producer, or do you have I guess a collective group of producers that you work with?
I mean, yes and no. I produce myself, so
I forgot. I forgot. Multi-talented, right. So, but still, you have hands in helping you make your right.
Chase on the track.
Okay.
Chase on the track.
Okay.
Shout out to Kimani Marley, who helps me, you know, with kind of cultivating.
Right.
I send them my work, and then like they kind of just put their input on it, whether it's a go or it's not a go. And just I reach out to not just producers, but I reach out to people I believe and I trust. Give me that kind of, because everybody loves music. Everybody loves music.
That's true.
Yeah, I kind of take from everybody. But as far as producers, Chase on the track, I work with the Martians too. Shout out to the Martians, and then my own production. So.
And you being a producer, I guess this is because I noticed this is like a last 2-year kind of trend. Producers are coming out as artists, man. Like, it's like you know, I see 808, shout out to 808, one of Walker's major producers in his early years. Now 808 is coming out as an artist, you know, since Southside, and you know, in London on the tracks, and you know, these producers are coming out. So what is this? Because I heard there's always been a hidden thing in the studio that sometimes that producers write these songs or made these songs from their beat. They just found the rapper to rap the shit for them. So,
like the producer, man, like a real producer, not just a beat maker, is inputting in your music. You know, I was just at the studio with Collision at QC, and I was seeing how heavy he gives them the vibe sometimes.
Shout out to Collision. That Streets of Atlanta song is hard. We downtown Atlanta. Y'all gotta excuse us right now. We right in the middle of this shit right now, you know. So
it's
getting real.
Motorcycle.
It's like
shit crazy, but But yeah, like the producer, man, if they're not putting into your sound, they're not really working.
Yeah.
And so I guess these producers catch on. Damn, we got the sirens and all going.
Yeah, we gonna like you know we really live hip hop daily, man. We really in the streets with this shit. Really.
Yo, that shit wild, boy. Listen, man, that shit got me paranoid.
But you was better with your subject, man.
Yeah, so I was saying like, yeah, these producers, man, once I guess they catch wind of how influential they are on these records, they realize I could do this if
True.
if I really want to. A lot of them don't want to.
True. But
the ones that aren't shy from the cameras and stuff like that, yeah, they say, yeah, I'm gonna go.
So I have this, and this is this question I have because also before I get to the question, film,
okay.
We have a select, the fact that because it's like you got more than one hat, and I guess that's something else Nipsey Planet, like. I don't know if y'all seen a funeral on TV. Like, did you watch the funeral on TV? Yeah. JB, I don't know if you seen when the preacher said, if you want to be the next Nipsey, make sure you do more than make an album. Did y'all see when he said that? Fact. That was the most powerful thing that I took from the funeral. Wow. The preacher said, if you want to be the next Nipsey Hussle and you're a rapper, make sure you do more than just make an album. Because Nipsey did way more than just, y'all understand? And then I don't know if also the preacher said that his first album, he called it Victory Lap. This man called his first album Victory Lap. So basically, he didn't won the race of. It's almost like he was lining up with the energies of the world. Because if you go back and look at the story, you look at it like, yo, this man first album was called Victory Lap. Victory is like you finished the race.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
running after one more time.
Right. So by you, it's about being multi-talented, man. You know what I'm saying? And I guess with you being a producer, do you do music videos as well?
I do music videos.
Because I seen the camera, I seen some equipment came behind you when you walked in here, man. Yeah. So what's that equipment about? I mean, what is that in relates to producing or?
Yeah, so I originally ended up getting it because I was doing a lot of shows in Florida.
Okay.
And, I needed something to document my shows.
Right.
So I wanted to, but I wanted something in quality. So
everything is in the house over you, like basically everything.
Everything.
So you serious about this shit?
Yeah.
How long you been serious about your career? Let me rephrase the question. How long it was since you had the juice to do this shit? Like really, like okay, we was playing with it, but now it's time to turn this shit up. When was that first event or scenario that that it was time to kind of go to that next level?
It was 2016. I had a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
And didn't walk for the rest of it for like 6 months in the rest of the year.
Okay.
That situation, I was always playing with music. I knew I wanted to do this thing, but I wasn't taking it to a different level until. I almost lost my leg in the situation, and like I really had to come to grips with like, yo, you either could have lost your life that night, you could have lost your leg, you could have not been able to even have a chance to walk and be on the stage. So
true. Are
you gonna do this or not?
Yeah.
And so since then, it was just a matter of, at that point I like lost all of the shyness. Before I would see somebody I should approach and just be like, I don't know though. I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I lost all that shit. Like as soon as that shit happened, I just realized how fickle life is.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna go for it, period.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, so since 2016, the end of 2016.
That's when the sauce kicked in.
I got together with the team.
Yeah.
I was in a cast.
Yeah.
I wasn't even walking yet. We was already taking photos for my business cards. And I'm over here on a stool in the forest. I'm dead serious with like crutches, getting out in the middle, putting in the work.
That's that passion, man. That's that passion. That passion kept you there.
Yeah.
My $1 million question for you though is, all right, say for instance, it's 4th of July weekend, right? And you just went viral. Some crazy shit happened on Instagram. I mean, I'm talking about everybody like you shot up 7,000-8,000 followers in 3 days type shit, right?
Okay.
And now you got a call from this studio. Let's say Patchwork. Matter of fact, Patchwork. Let's say Patchwork call you and the 4 hottest fucking producers is in the fucking game right there's waiting on you to pull up. Or over here on Peachtree Street in Buckhead, you got somebody that got a Netflix special, Netflix event about to kick off. Boom. So premiere special may even turn to a fucking movie. So which one you going? You going to work with that? You going to that studio with them producers over there, or would you go over here and fuck with these people, the Netflix and the film scenario?
To the producers, man.
Oh, JB, he's going to the producers. So what makes you want to go to the producers instead of the film and all that scenario? Like, what makes you want to go to the producers?
Because you say it's like a premiere event for Netflix.
I mean, no, you're going to be the supporting like actor. You're going to be like, you have that's what I'm saying. So either you get to work with your 4 favorite producers, or you're to get to star in a new Netflix special. I'm talking about from where you at in your career right now.
See.
So, which are you taking this? Are you taking this leading actor role,
I gotta change
or are you gonna go to the studio and work with your 4 favorite producers and make this dream body of work?
I gotta change the answer then.
You gotta change the answer.
I think I'll do the Netflix thing. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I think for me studying the game, I noticed that people who in the rap game, people who make like any kind of film work or like some sort of iconic, like let me just give you an example. 8 Mile.
Okay.
You know, Eminem with 8 Mile.
Okay.
Eminem was monumental.
Yeah.
And 8 Mile came out and now he's like, he ain't going.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Same thing 50 Cent did with his movie. Same thing T.I. did with his movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once they get seen on that level,
you gotta stamp.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with Tupac.
Yeah.
He did a
You're
film.
Right. It was stamped.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I would have to do it so that I could just let people know, I guess, a different side of me, and then have them see me in a light that just stays longer, I guess.
I mean, we done had some people chose the album. Of course, I mean the studio session with their 4 favorite producers. You know, some people choose the Netflix special. You know what I'm saying? It depends on where you at in your career.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's a $1 million question. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Anything on YouTube right now, or anything on the Spinrilla, my mixtapes title, whatever, any of your content out anywhere that we can find it?
Yeah, man. Check out my song Survivors, man. I wrote that song for my island, my people in Puerto Rico that suffered the Hurricane Maria.
Oh, man. I remember that, yeah. So let's talk about that. Who produced that real quick?
Nanzo.
Okay.
So Nanzo, he's a producer from the UK.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, I heard the beat. It's a dance hall rhythm, and I added a Spanish flip to it. It's bilingual, you know.
Okay.
You'll be able to catch on to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Positive message about the survival of my people. So
how the digital move going with that? People loving it online? I know they loving it.
They loving it, man.
Okay.
Cool. It's cool to see the people sending me videos of their kids dancing to it.
Okay. That's how you know you made it, when you get those type of videos.
Yeah.
when people kids and shit dancing to your shit.
I love it.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah.
Before you get out here, man, drop your IG, drop your Twitter, drop your Facebook, wherever we can find you at. We can find how to spell your name, whatever. Drop it, because it's gonna be on the bottom of the screen.
All right, man. Everything is at Prime Ethic, like prime time work ethic.
Okay.
And primeethic.com. So at Prime Ethic. I don't have Twitter, man. Sorry.
Okay. Twitter might come back.
I got Insta. Insta's where I mainly push. YouTube and Facebook and things like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, definitely the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's a Tuesdays. DJ Larry Love, J Black behind the camera, Prime Ethic, man. And we out of here, man. Yeah.